What's it about? This is the first response you will always get when you tell someone, a friend, a family member, or a colleague about a new TV show you're watching, a movie that you just saw in the cinemas over the weekend, or the latest game that you picked up and you just started playing. Writing, performances, and direction are the single most important aspects across all forms of media and entertainment that are the key ingredients in creating a good piece of media. Whether it's a movie, whether it's a game, whether it's a TV show, writing, acting, directing. Those are the key ingredients. Those are the most important things to get right when you are creating a new form of storytelling for people to enjoy. Now, those are not only the key ingredients in making a good piece of media or story, those are also the ingredients that, if gotten right, will provide your story, movie, game, TV show, whatever, with longevity. There are so many movies, books, TV shows, movies, all the way back to, let's say, the 60s that are still so beloved by today, from people that grew up watching them to even people born post 2000 that pick up today, watch, and enjoy. And when I talk about forms of media that were made 60 plus years ago, they were not made with the standards of 2024 in mind. They were not made with modern standards in mind. They were made with the standard and quality of products, of set design, of props, and of cameras that captured these stories and these movies and these games that very clearly do not hold up today. If you watch a movie from the 60s, you are watching something that is clearly of a poorer visual quality. But when it comes to the storytelling, when it comes to the narrative, the acting, and the direction, that is what has made these products of media and storytelling hold up over decades, multiple decades. Those are the key ingredients that give your product longevity. All right, that's the introduction done. Why the fuck am I talking about this? Well, we had the Game Awards last week. Really big event, awesome announcements revealed, and a lot of really cool trailers. Two of those trailers that were revealed that were world premieres at the Game Awards last week were for The Witcher IV and Intergalactic. This is a brand new game in the Witcher franchise from CD Projekt Red and a brand new IP made by Naughty Dog. Both games I'm extremely excited for. Now, both these games have one thing in common. They're both female-led games. The new Witcher game is led by Ciri, who's a character from the books and all the previous games, who has now taken the helm of the whole series for CD Projekt Red, which is really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like, her story has always led up to this, and it's just really exciting to get a new game in the Witcher franchise, and especially to play as Ciri. I'm really excited for that. And then for Intergalactic, a brand new IP, something that we have absolutely zero fucking idea about, is led by a female lead as well. And this is something that has turned off a lot of people from these games. For some reason, the very insignificant fact that these two games are female-led have turned off so many people, and it is so gross and disgusting to see. Now, another thing about these two games is that a lot of people that are not looking forward to it and have mass disliked it and talked a lot of shit about it say that these two characters and their design are unattractive, and that is a reason for them not to play the games. The fact that the characters you find unattractive, you do not have any sexual attraction to these characters, is a reason for you not to give it a go, is insane to me. The fact that you do not get an erection over seeing two female leads in these video games that you find unattractive is the sole reason that a lot of people have mass disliked these games. It is insane that that is the thought process that is going on for a lot of gamers. I brought up before the importance of writing, acting, and directing. Those are the things that make a narrative exciting, that make a narrative beloved and able to connect to. But for some reason, the fact that these two characters, for some reason, for a lot of people found to be unattractive is the reason they don't want to give these games a go. It is insane to me. Now, I'm sure there are people that have talked all about how Ciri is a very clear choice to be the new lead for the Witcher games. There's so much lore based in the books and the previous games, and the Netflix adaptation, which fell off after Henry Cavill, unfortunately, was let go from it. But anyway, there is so much lore to that story and that narrative that you can go back and understand and enjoy and see why this would be the right choice for the next game. But for the new Naughty Dog IP, for it to be so disliked by so many people for the sole reason of it having a unattractive female lead is insane. You do not know a single thing about the narrative, about the story, about the characters. You have not had a chance to connect with them for you to be able to for you to enjoy it yet. Like, you have no idea about anything else. And the sole thing that you are basing your dislike for this product is on your sexual attraction of the lead character. It is just disgusting. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. Aside from movies and books and TV shows and things like that, games have another layer of addictiveness to them, which is the gameplay. And one of the games that I've put so many hours into recently has been Black Ops 6. It's a series that I've been not into for the last 10 years, and I've only just gotten back into it for the sole purpose of, or reason of, the new Omni movement system being introduced to it. Now, when I'm playing that game, I'm playing it for the gameplay, like solely for the gameplay. I have not touched the campaign. I have not touched the zombies. I only play multiplayer, and I have so much fun with it for the gameplay. There is no character design in that game that has attracted me towards it. There is no, like, all the fucking operators in that game have all pretty much got masks on them, or otherwise they're so small on my screen I don't notice what the fuck they look like. I just know if they have a red or blue name tag above their head, and that's what tells me to shoot them or not, and it's really fun. So that's an example of a multiplayer game, and the reason someone would play a multiplayer game. Now, for a narrative game, I've already gone over it. The writing, the acting, and the directing. Those are the most important aspects of a narrative video game. These are both narrative video games that they are most likely not going to have multiplayer aspects to them. Those are the things that are going to make you want to play the game. Those are the things that are going to keep you hooked on the game. The story is the whole reason you would play a 30 plus fucking hour video game. You would not play it because you're getting a boner over the main character. If you want that, there are many websites you can go to to do that sort of thing. And yes, that is absolutely the issue here. That is what is wrong with gaming at the moment. And I think what audiences are trying to find in their video games is wrong. Video games are for everyone. And there are things that you might want from them that just do not belong there. They belong somewhere else on the internet, and you can find that and you can access that and enjoy it there. Video games are absolutely for everyone. Now, I understand, as someone that has loved media for my entire life and movies and entertainment and everything, I totally understand there being target audiences. It's something I've studied, it's something I understand, it's something I know about, it's something I agree with. There are always going to be target audiences in media and entertainment. The thing with that is, though, I have always grown up enjoying a vast array of genres. Let's just say for movies. I've always enjoyed every single genre of movie. It does not matter if it's a musical, if it's an action movie, if it's a rom-com, if it's a horror. I enjoy all of them because what I enjoy about them is the narrative, the writing, the acting, and the direction. That is what makes you connect to a story. Those are the important ingredients. You can have preferences, that's fine, but if you are really someone that enjoys games and movies and books and all these things, you will enjoy them no matter what genre they are, no matter if they're targeted towards you. If they tell a story that is compelling and with great performances and it being well directed, you will most likely enjoy it, I promise you. There are so many old sayings that I feel like have gotten lost to time, and especially in our modern era One of those that I think is really important and really relevant today is never judge a book by its cover. It's always been said, it will forever be said, but I think for some reason it has been forgotten at the moment in the gaming community, and I really implore you not to judge a book by its cover. We have barely seen anything of these games, and when the games have fully come out, absolutely, by all means, have your judgments about them then, but please make those judgments something mature rather than whether you can get a boner over a character or not. I don't think that's mature. I don't think that's right. I don't think that is a necessity for a game to have. I don't care if that's what the majority wants. Just look at history, open a fucking history book. Not just because the majority wants something, it does not mean it's right. I really believe that. I don't think the level of attractiveness of video game characters is something that is a mature opinion to have. You need to think deeper. You need to understand the narrative, the writing, the direction, the acting, all that stuff. I've said it a million times. I don't want to make this video too long. That is the gist of it. Those are the ingredients that I think make all forms of media and entertainment really fucking good and compelling and have longevity. That is really about it.